Hi everyone, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Heather.
And tonight isn't just any taco or burrito night, it is the TSB.
Alright, so have you ever said something and as soon as you said it, you were like, oh, you wish it was kind of like a fishing pole and you could go, and pull it back in? Well, I, on one of our live feeds, made the mistake of saying that Gordon Foods had burrito shells that were the size of a toilet seat. Now, I'm going to show them to you. They are bigger than my head. They are
It's about the
12
size of a
inches around.
toilet seat.
It's about the size. I should have said maybe a dinner platter, but it has stuck. And now everybody in our live stream is calling it that. So we are going to make our own. All right, so we are starting with our ground beef, and we're browning that, and then we were going to put our taco seasoning in it. And I make up my own taco seasoning because it's just actually less expensive than buying those packets of taco seasoning. So this is my jar I put my taco seasoning in, and it's almost empty. But I use this with the taco meat. I'll use it with the refried beans. I'll use it in rice sometimes when I make it. So yeah, it's super easy and super simple to just mix up and put in something like this and use it like this instead of buying those little individual packs that have a ton of sodium in them. All right, so we're making homemade guacamole here, and we've got 4 avocados in our bowl, and then Max is going to put in our garlic. That's 2 cloves of garlic. And I use a microplane with my garlic so we don't get big chunks of it. And then there's 1 jalapeno. And then about 1/2 of a red onion. And then we are going to just take this little smasher and we're going to smash up our avocados and just kind of smash everything into it. Because we like our guacamole a little on the chunky side, we're not going to just pulverize it till there's nothing left. Now, Max is going to add a lime into it, and we will see if it needs actually another lime after everything is done. We have our lime juice in there now, and we're going to add our salt in. And then we're going to add some cumin in it. And usually I put cilantro in it, but we are out. But I think that the lime juice is going to give it that taste, so I'm not sure that we're going to actually need it in there. All right, so we are going to push this plastic wrap down on top and get all of the air pockets out so that it doesn't turn brown on you in your refrigerator. And so while your other taco stuff is cooking, this can go in the refrigerator so all the flavors can kind of meld together. So our family really likes refried beans with their taco now, so we're going to use the Thrive Life refried beans, and we're going to do a double batch of them. So it's 2 2/3 cups. Okay. And then we're going to put some of the green chilies in it and kind of doctor them up. So these are the green chilies. And then we're going to put some of the chopped onions in it too. And then we're going to put our taco seasoning in. So I'm just going to take some of this and just shake a little bit of it into there. Maybe about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons or so. And that'll give it a really good flavor. And now we're going to add our water in just to refresh these. And I'm going to add a little more than what it calls for just because I put the onions and the peppers in it. And then we're just going to stir this up and we're going to just let it go. All right, so we are putting 2 cups of rice in here. And I like to coat my rice with a little bit of olive oil. And that keeps it from kind of sticking together as it cooks. And what I do is I turn the heat on high, and then I will stir it around. And you need to coat all of the rice grains in that oil so that they don't stick together. So our refried beans are starting to refresh themselves, and they're starting to actually look like refried beans. And this looks really, really good right now. All right, so we have added our chilies and our onions in here, and the rice has a toasted smell, and you can smell the seasoning starting to toast. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pour our 4 cups of water in, and you want twice as much water as you have rice. And we're going to stir this up and let it come to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, we're gonna put a lid on it, and then we're gonna let it, turn it down and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Do not lift the lid. If you lift the lid, you will have, your rice will turn out awful, and it won't be fluffy and it won't be nice or anything like that. Our rice has come to a boil, so we're gonna put our lid on it, and we are going to turn it down to like 2, and then set our timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna put the rest of my taco seasoning in here, and now that is not enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some chili powder, and then I'm gonna take some cumin, and we're gonna put those in there, and that'll give it that taco-y flavor. And then I'm going to take some of the, again, the green chilies, and I'm gonna put that in here. And then I'm gonna take some of the onions too and put those in there. All right, and now, because I'm out of any kind of garlic powder, I'm gonna use fresh garlic. And when I do my garlic, I do it with a microplane, because that way you don't get big chunks of garlic or anything. And this just goes really fast. You can just kind of grate that down. We're stirring this up right now and just kind of getting everything incorporated. And I drained all the grease off of the hamburger, so we've got all that mixed together. And now we're gonna add about a cup of water to this to help refresh the vegetables and help everything kind of come together. And then we're gonna scrape all those little bits off of the bottom of the pan. And actually, I think I actually need some more water. So we're gonna put some more water, a little more water in, because it sucked up all of that water. Here, hun, that's good. Okay. So we're gonna put just a little bit more water in this. You want it to look a little, like a little soupy at first, because all of that will cook out, and then that will help intensify the flavor of everything, and it will help your vegetables refresh in there. All right, so our refried beans need a little more stuff, so we're gonna put some salt in it, and we're gonna add some more cumin to that. And we're gonna add some more chili powder to it. And then we're gonna mix that up and see where it is.
Okay, so what I've got prepped already is I've got black olives, I've got lettuce, cheese, tomato, sour cream, this stuff, and Ortega sauce, and salsa. So
Those are all the things that are going into the big burrito. So here's all the stuff that we put into our burrito. Look at this amazing spread. Heather's gonna assemble this thing.
Yep. All right, so we have all of our stuff together. We have cleaned off our table because I need a very flat surface to roll this ginormous thing with. So we're gonna start with the base of our rice. And then we are going to do our meat. So we're gonna put some refried beans on there. Some tomato. And some onion. And then we're going to put some black olives. Some lettuce.
Oh my gosh. That's a huge burrito.
All right, and we're going to be running out of space soon, so we're going to put some cheese. A little bit of liquid cheese. Because, yeah.
Because we can.
Because we can. All right, we're gonna do sour cream. And then we need the guacamole. Guacamole. Boop. All right. Now, all right, so we are going to fold this over and see if we can get it rolled up. Almost.
It's squishing.
It's squishing. Okay.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer, so we're gonna get that all in there.
that looks good though.
Yep. right, there we go. There it is. That is our TSB, our toilet seat size burrito.
Well, there you go. That's your toilet seat burrito.
It's huge.
That thing is ginormous. I think Max will take...
If he eats all of it, I'll be surprised. And he is a very healthy eater. So that thing is, it's about the thickness of my arm. It's pretty big.
He's going to have to bring friends.
He's going to have to bring friends.
Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, like, comment at the bottom. And as always, more updates as we go.
Bye.